What's the purpose of giving an example? To elaborate the truth. If that can be done by presenting the example of something very insignificant, it's fine. No big deal. Inna Allah la yastahi. Allah does not feel shy. We think that if we're highly intellectual, we should talk about great things, important things, right? We shouldn't talk about little things. I mean, mosquito. Why would a person talk about a mosquito? This is what we think. But if the purpose is to explain the truth, and that can be done by giving an example of a mosquito, Allah does not feel shy. He does not feel shy. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَسْتَحِي أَن يَضْرِبَ مَثَلًا مَا بَعُوضَةً فَمَا فَوْقَهَا. We learned that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the verses in which He gives an example to the mushrikeen of the idols that they worship, that He compares the idols with dhubab, a fly, a house fly. People objected at the Quran. They started making fun. That look, it's supposed to be the word of Allah and it talks about flies. To us, even a fly is important today. Why? Because all that we have studied about the fly. But to the people of the past, or to some people even today, a fly is something that is useless, insignificant, something not worth mentioning. If you want to talk about something, talk about important things. So they began objecting. They began criticizing the Quran. So Allah says, Allah does not feel shy. There is no humiliation in this. There is no humiliation in speaking out the truth. Allah does not feel shy. But we see that people's reactions are different. فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. As for those people who believe. Believe in what? They believe in the Quran. They believe that what Allah has said is the truth. Then what happens? فَيَعْلَمُونَ. Then they know. Those people who believe, they know. What do they know? That أَنَّهُ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ. That indeed it is the truth from their Lord. What is the truth from their Lord? The example that Allah has given. Whether it is of a fly, or a mosquito, or a spider. Any example that Allah gives, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. Which is why they understand the truth by it. They get it. The example is clear to them. The message is clear to them. فَيَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّهُ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ. But on the other hand, وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. But as for those people who disbelieve, they don't believe in Allah, they don't believe in the Messenger, they don't believe in the Quran. What happens to them when they hear such things in the Quran? When they read about such things in the Quran, they object. What do they say? فَيَقُولُونَ. So they say, مَاذَا. What is that which? أَرَادَ. He intended. Allahu, Allah, بِهَذَا مَثَلًا. By this example. Arada is from the root letters Ra, Waw, Dal. Rawd is to walk about in search of something. Why would you walk about in search of something? Because you want it. That's your goal. So the irada, the intention, is the purpose why a person is doing something. What is the intention? The reason why you do something. So they say, what has Allah intended by giving this example? Meaning, what use is there in this example? What good is this example? What a useless example, in other words. ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا. They're not literally inquiring over here, they're actually mocking. They're actually making fun. ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا. Why is it so that they say this? Because the truth is not clear to them. And why is that so? Because of their disbelief, because of their aversion. If you don't want to understand something, do you understand? You don't. For example, you're sitting in your math class and you're saying, this is so complicated, I hate math, I hate math, I hate math. Are you going to understand anything? No. But if you make up your mind, no, this is important, this is necessary, I have to understand, it is possible for me, you will sit there and you will not move until you get it. Difference in attitude. Why? Because of the difference in thinking. Difference in faith. One is a person who wants to benefit. The other is a person who does not want to benefit. Those who believe, their reaction is that they know it is the truth from their Lord. Those who don't believe, they say, what's the point of this example? What a useless thing to say.
إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَسْتَحْيِي أَن يَضْرِبَ مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين.